Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'll start off this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Achah Kadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Green Millstone, teaching everyone well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Alright, Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. And this is pertaining to how the visions are speaking. The words of the Lord are being confirmed as we speak. Okay? So it says here in Habakkuk 2 and 4. No, Salakia. Habakkuk 2 and 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, okay, the prophecy, okay, and make it plain upon table, that he that runneth that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Okay? You see? And we are in the time that the prophecies of the Lord are being made manifest. That the men who are prophesying are being found to be faithful and true servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? They're being found to be honest and sincere, while all those that were pushing for lies are being made manifest that they are deceivers, and they're not serving the Lord. Okay, according to the right hand. Okay, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So again, the truth will stand. Okay, the lies and corruption and deceit will come to an end. Okay, until the, as it says, our light will shine brighter and brighter. That's our confidence, that's our understanding, that's the prophecies coming to pass. It's gonna go brighter and brighter, because at one point you cannot deny it. Okay, when the alarm for World War III is gonna be sounded. Okay, you can't deny that we're in a time of peace anymore. People are gonna know that we're in a war, that it's World War III. Okay, when the mark of the beast, the microchip is implemented. Okay, and the wicked elite of this wicked society force or make it in a sense, they mandate the forcible implementation of the mark of the beast, the microchip, in all citizens, rich and poor, free and bond. Okay, then you will not be able to deny it. Okay, because you're gonna have to face that decision. Either you submit to this wicked kingdom, or you suffer persecution for the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, all these things are gonna be made evident, even the famine of the word. Okay, because again, there's the ministry of the prophet is time sensitive. Okay, eventually, when the evils are here, there will be no more need for warning. Okay, the warning has come out, as it says, seek the Lord while he may be found. This is the time for you to understand, get the knowledge, and build up a relationship with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, which most people will not take heed to. Okay, and it's for their own detriment. Okay, they're gonna be the one losing by renouncing and refusing to hearken to the warnings that have been freely given unto them by the man of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, this is all the part of the vision speaking and not tarrying. Okay, we're seeing it. Okay, so it says here, Isaiah 44 and 24, thus saith the Lord thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb. I am the Lord that maketh all things. Okay, he made it the righteous, and he even made the wicked for the day of evil. Okay, for the day of judgment. He's reserving them for ultimate punishment. Okay, I am the Lord that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself. That frustrated the tokens of liars, and maketh diviners mad, and turneth wise men backwards, and maketh their knowledge foolish. Okay, how so again, because again, the diviners, those liars, those wise men, so-called wise men in the world. Okay, they're not moving according to the words of the Lord. They're coming up with inventions of their own heart. Okay, so they're pushing for their own ideology without accounting for Yahweh B'Shem El Shai, which will ultimately lead them to be wrong. Okay, because if you do not take into account Yahweh B'Shem El Shai in your calculations, you're never gonna come to the right answers. Okay, because as it says, He maketh all things. So if you don't come to the source of the equation, if you don't have the source, if you don't have the x, you're never gonna get the right answer at the end. Okay. So again, verse 25: that frustrated the tokens of the liars and maketh diviners mad, and that turneth wise men backward and maketh their knowledge foolish. Because at the end you're gonna be wrong. You're going to be found out to be nothing but a fool. Because the fool said in his heart, there is no God. Okay? But at the end, they're going to have to acknowledge the power of Yahweh B'Shem El Shai, especially when Yahweh Shai pierces the clouds and obliterates the armies of the world. Okay? You see? Every knee will have to bow. Okay? And submit themselves to the reign of righteousness which Yahweh Shai will bring on this earth through the power of Yahweh. Okay? And it says here, verse 26, that confirmeth the word of his servants. So in one hand, he abases the counsel of the wicked, their vain ideologies and their lies and deceits comes to naught. But the words that his prophets and his servants were pushing forth, they will be confirmed. Because again, at the end of the day, it's his words. Okay, as it says in 2nd Ezra 15:1, I will put the words of prophecy in thy mouth. I will put my words of prophecy in thy mouth. So when we're speaking, we're not speaking our own vain thoughts. We're speaking the words of Yahweh B'Shem El Shai. We're pushing forth the prophecies of the Lord. Okay, and again, that's why. And again, it's a heavenly thing. It's a spiritual thing, and that is why the world cannot receive it. Okay. So it says here that confirmeth the word of his servants. That confirmeth the words of his servants and performs the counsel of his messenger. Okay, so we are his messengers. Nothing. So he confirmeth the words of his messengers. Okay, so we're not here to do our own will. Okay, we're not here to push forth our own message, but everything that the Lord has declared unto us, that is the message that we're pushing. Okay, fear the Lord with all your heart. Serve the Lord with fear and trembling. Trust and believe in Yahweh Shai. Okay, repent, turn back to the Lord, man. That's the message that we're pushing. Okay, and be faithful even unto death. All right, that's the message that we're pushing. Okay, and this kingdom is gonna come to an end, and wickedness will come to naught. Okay, will come to an end. All right, but again, that confirmeth the word of his servants and performeth the counsel of his messengers, that said to Jerusalem, thou shalt be inhabited, and to the cities of Judah ye shall be built, and I will raise up the decayed places thereof. Okay, and that is the intention and purpose of the Lord, to give the kingdom unto his children, the Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, and those that have been scattered amongst the nations. Okay, but in the kingdom, but on this side, the wicked of our people that refused to turn back to their Lord will have to suffer punishment with the rest of the wicked. Okay, with those that were never a part, that were never reserved for salvation in the first place. Okay, they'll have to drink the cup of destruction because of their unbelief. As it says, the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. All right. With that being said, we understand that we are in the end times, seeing the rise of false prophets being made manifest, seeing the prophecies come to pass. Okay, seeing the times being shortened. Okay, the signs and wonders that we're seeing in the skies, the celestial vehicles showing themselves more and more on the radars of NASA. Okay, so the activity, so the Lord is making it known that, hey, I'm on my way, and this kingdom. Oh, another thing is also the amount of prophets that are out there in the highways and byways, the amount of truth that is being pushed. Okay, even their own, as it says, their own tongue shall fall upon them. Okay, so even the opposition between Edomites. Okay, the Lord is making His words come to pass, man. Okay, the sedition, earthquakes, and all these things must come before the end come. But we know that these things are happening, so we know that we're closer and closer and closer to the end. So the prophecies are well indeed speaking. So, and that's how we know that we are at the end of this wicked kingdom, and at the doorsteps of the kingdom to come, ruled by Yahweh Shai in righteousness. Alright? So this was edifying, straight to the point. Until next lesson, Shalom.